right, so here he is, the former UFC Bantamweight champion out of Russia, Petr. Many believe he is on the short list of the best boxers in the UFC, but that says nothing of his takedown game, his submission game. This is a five-tool player, as well-rounded a threat as we have in this Bantamweight division. All of that being said, most fighters that he faces are going to be trying to take him down and to limit his ability to use his hands at will. Going to be very interesting to see how the opposition approaches this one tonight. Both of these men can strike, but a lot of danger on the feet with Petr. We'll see if he can get the hands going here in this one. Inside the octagon, he is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC flyweight champion of the world, Deiveson Figueiredo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Bantamweight champion, Petr.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, early portions of the round here. A lot of different focuses for Deiveson Figueiredo. Certainly has every skill in terms of the wrestling and the grappling and the striking, but cardio management, maintaining a pace over 15 or 25 minutes, that was a big focus for Deiveson Figueiredo here during this fight. All right, nice jab there from Petr. Early in the fight. He has been criticized at times, though, for playing with his food a little bit early on in these matchups.
Well, he's a bit of a slow starter, John. So usually the jab comes out first from Petr. Because he's trying to build reads. So he tries to pull something out of you that will allow him to start to build his game plan as the fight goes on. But man, that dude has a fantastic jab.
As the fight goes on, you'll see Figueiredo pick it up a little bit as he starts to feel more comfortable. Try to get the big shots off. Everything he throws with absolute power. From his punches to his kicks, just power in everything he does.
Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Just misses with that one. Jan gets lit up by that straight punch.
Oh, man.
Figueiredo's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Both guys appear to land there. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot just take blind takedown attempts. You can't shoot. You got to set your opponent up. You did that beautifully.
Figueiredo's in half guard. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on it. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's gotta be it. It seems so tight.
It's working, let's go inside.
That's tight. Oh, he got out!
He actually bridged, got onto the mat to get out of that deep submission attempt.
Big elbow there, lands. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, nice strike landed there by Figueiredo. Leg kick lands.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Good jab.
Another takedown land.
Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way or the referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Jan.
That was nice.
Oh, he's got his back. Figueiredo's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. 10 seconds now in round one. Second round, straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now after that round. And Figueiredo's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. Well, if you like blood, maybe this is the fight for you because blood has really become a factor, and it's a cut that appears to be right above his eye.
That's one of the worst spots for you to get a cut because then the blood starts to come down and it goes into the eye. It's difficult already to see, but when you got one of the best mixed martial artists in the world targeting it, it becomes impossible.
They call that the trickle-down effect.
That's what that is. That's what that is.
All right, round two. All right, there it is again, DC. That Petr Yan jab has been in his opponent's face all night.
Well, when Petr Yan gets an idea of what you're going to do in the octagon, then you will see the activity pick up. But it all starts and ends with that beautiful jab.
Yan gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Big close position. Watch him get busy with that other hand.
Jan's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Shooting for the takedown here. And doing work with the jab.
Ooh, big shot lands. He loaded up there with that high kick. That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this one.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you gotta find a way to finish the fight.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh! Unable to connect with the right. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. single leg takedown, well played. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, feet on the hips here.
He passes the half. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
2 minutes remain in the round. Jan gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stung by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job. Great timing on that double leg.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Jan gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Well, he blocked that punch.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Figueiredo's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent, might as well continue to attack that particular area. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Figueiredo gets the takedown late in the round. That's useful. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, well, the Cutman has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something, because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish. He's got to very bad.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Effective jab there by Petr. Collar tie here in the clinch. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Big power shot there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Uppercut is good. Well, how about these numbers? 131 total strikes have now landed for Deiveson Figueiredo, while the accuracy rate, you'll have to take my word for it, DC, but 59% on the connections thus far against Petr Yan.
He passed the half guard.
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. Good work from the top here by Figueiredo.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's gonna lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Getting him out here. He's got to be careful here.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Yan's in half guard now. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter. He's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now.
And that spinning kick found its home up top. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking tonight.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' minds.
Well, fortunate that one didn't land to the head. The hook shot blocked by Figueiredo. All right, going for a single leg takedown here. That is usually his takedown attempt of choice, and works out for him there.
Absolutely. He is comfortable. He is home when he's in on a single leg.
Deiveson Figueiredo going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt. Oh, nice. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, so an interesting decision there as he decides to stand up and reverse position. Huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Posture's up now. Huge elbow from the top. Oh, how about the end of that round? He got knocked down just before the horn, saved by the bell. So now back to the stool. He has only 60 seconds to recover. We'll see if physically he can keep himself in this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Nice defense there. Huge block. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
Throws that deep and it lands. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. He passes to half guard.
His opponent's feet on the hips.
Now he's going full mount.
Changing the position.
Absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really affected with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand. Big knee lands to the body.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Almost in range with the straight left, but that's a miss. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to... He's hit a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Petr. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you, that when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, now all the blood is coming from the cut.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
What a fight. Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Ready for the official decision. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 32 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner, arm triangle choke, Deiveson Figueiredo!
All right, Deiveson Figueiredo, so much of his power, his striking, but it's a very good grappler as well.
I mean, he's got it all. Deiveson Figueiredo is as good as they come, and once again shows and proves why he's one of the best flyweights in the world.